What we're going to look at now is called a LongLiner's knot. Now, commercial longliners sometimes have kilometres of a heavy main line along which are tied droppers or snoods of a lighter line. Now, if a longliner is working from a basket where he's got all his line coiled up, I mean, it's very important that there's no clips or daggy bits or anything sticking out that's going to foul the rest of the line. So he has to tie a knot on the main line that doesn't slip. Now that's what I'm going to show you now, because it doesn't only have an application in commercial fishing, it has an application in amateur or recreational fishing, because it's the very best knot you can possibly use for attaching a lighter leader to a heavier main line at any point along the main line. Okay, so the first thing we do, we take the lighter main line and we wrap it around the heavier line. We wrap it around 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. Simple as that. And then we make a loop like so. We've got a loop in the heavier line. Now we wrap it around the other side of the loop, but going in the opposite direction. It's very important we go in the opposite direction. We go around once, twice, and 3 times as before. Okay, now if we've done it correctly, what we're going to find is one part of our lighter line is emerging from one side of the heavier line and the other one is emerging from the other, so they virtually seem to cross over or intersect. Now we pull the whole thing up. I'm going to close it up a little bit, and now we're going to tie a Centauri knot. I'm going to wrap the tag around the main line here once, twice. We're only going to use 2 turns because the only purpose of this is to close the knot. The tag goes up to the centre, of course. Close it up. Now we're going to slide the whole thing up together like so. Now, I'm going to take, hold each side of the knot in the main line, that heavy main line, and we're going to give it a sharp pull. And there we have the LongLiner'sKnot knot. Look at that, neat as you please. It won't pull up, simply won't pull in any direction. And the same thing the other way, it just simply won't move. It will not slip along the main line. Now, all that remains for me to do now is to trim the tag. I suppose if you're a commercial longliner, you're not going to worry about a little thing like that, but for us recreational fishermen, I mean, we like to do things right, don't we? So it's nice and neat, and there you are. That's a very, very good knot. That's the LongLiner'sKnot, and probably the very best way of attaching a lighter line to a heavier main leader.